Gun.Smoke on the NES, by Capcom, of course. A port of the arcade game of the same name. There have been a lot of arcade ports to the NES, and this falls under the category of pretty good, as far as those are concerned. Bandit Bill Rifle. Tells you the name of the guy you're going after and what type of weapon he uses. Look at the way he dances! He's so cocky. What a bastard. Get that. You pick up all these power-ups. Some of them... That's not a power-up? Okay. That was a bomb, I guess. I guess I should have been able to tell since it was flashing that it was dynamite. Money. That's your score. But it turns out you actually have to use it to buy items. And I'll show you that here in a little bit, but I don't have enough money to really buy anything. The stuff in this game is really expensive. Also, you really gotta pay attention to your loot in this game. So whenever you kill enemies or find barrels, you gotta shoot them and collect everything you see. Boots help you move faster. Rifles that you pick up allow you to shoot better. Here's a shop right here. See, she sells shotguns, machine guns, magnums, smart bombs. I might get to show you what each of these do, but I can't right now. I don't have enough money. So we just keep moving with the dual pistols, which for this stage works really well. I mean, you can beat the entire game just using this weapon, but in the later stages, it's really not recommended. But we'll find out about that later. See, check this out. There's a horse. Take a good look at the horse. I'm on a horse. And this allows you to move really quick. Also, if you take a hit, the horse takes a hit. And then if you get another, and then after 2 hits, the horse dies. But you don't. Otherwise, 1 hit and you're dead. So the horse is like a super, super helpful power-up. Here's another guy. I'm not gonna go to his shop right now, though. Just don't have enough money yet. Sometimes you just gotta grind. Yeah, an arcade game where you grind. There's not a whole lot of those. They exist, there's not a whole lot of them. But you certainly wouldn't expect that of an action game that's effectively a scrolling shooter that's set in the Old West. Because most scrolling shooters are, you know, Space Invaders type clones, or Galaga, or, you know, space, even Xevious. I mean, it didn't look like outer space, but I mean, it certainly didn't look like Earth. I should do a video on Xevious. You got this dual-wielding pistol thing going on, and it shoots really fast. I bet with a turbo controller this is awesome, but I don't have a turbo controller. So the best I can do is tap my thumbs really hard like this. Yep, go around. This stage isn't too hard. See, my horse is blinking because I only have 1 more hit, and then it dies. And that would be unfortunate. I don't want it. You don't want the horse to die. It's too useful, and it's a horse. You always mourn for the animals more than you do humans in the movies. Oh no! No! My horse! Ugh, you always mourn more for the animals in a movie or a game than you do the humans. I'm mowing down all these people, but what are we all sad about right now? The horse. My noble white steed. Okay. So, I've got some money now, but I'm not going to talk to her, because she doesn't really have anything I'm interested in. But she's talking to me. I'm sorry, lady, I'm not interested. We'll pick up those power-ups, though. Once you talk to a shopkeep, they will disappear. As to not be in your way. Which is a good idea, to not be in the way with all these guns and bombs going off all over the place. I went to get the other horse, and I died. Well, this is embarrassing. I haven't even beaten the first stage. Okay, let me fess up right now. I was playing this earlier today, and I got way farther on 1 life than I did right now. So, this is going to be an interesting video. Now, you can hit retry, which starts you from the very beginning of the game, or you can hit continue. So, and when you hit continue, it just continues you from the beginning of the previous stage you were on. Which wouldn't really matter, because I'm on the first stage, so I could really click either one of these and it wouldn't make a difference. But I'm going to hit continue because habit. So, as you can see and tell, the graphics are pretty good for the NES. There's lots of variations, and the presentation is quite nice. And everything's very serviceable. Everything, you can clearly tell what everything's supposed to be. Everything artistically is, better than some games, you can say. Like, certainly way better than Akari Warriors. Akari Warriors was, like, just ugly looking. But yeah, this music's pretty good. Repetitive, but still well arranged and decent and serviceable. Huh. I know that there's more stages, but this one just seems to kind of drag on forever. I don't remember. What am I supposed to do? I love that POW thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the boss is supposed to appear right in this section where I'm moving around. That's where the boss is supposed to be, but where is he? I mean, I've been walking on this same stretch of land for quite a long time, and I haven't seen anybody. Except for all the same dim-wit enemies that I keep running into, keep mowing down mercilessly, dancing around like I'm top dog. I'm just gonna plow through this entire town and shoot everybody in sight. Granted, I think the point is the fact that all the civilians have evacuated and I'm just mowing down enemies of a gang, but this is one huge gang for it's like a small army. What are they doing harassing this small town anyway? I guess it doesn't matter. It's just bad guys that you need to shoot. With games back in these days didn't need in-depth storylines. Especially not for the arcade. That wasn't the point. The point was to eat your quarters. How many laps am I gonna do around here until I find the boss that I'm supposed to kill? The bounty? The bounty poster that you see at the beginning? Where's the dude with the rifle? I need to kill him to go to the next stage. Where is he? He's hiding somewhere. Come out, you! Let's see what this guy has to buy. Okay, so he's got a horse, which is awesome, and the wanted poster? Now, why would I want a piece of paper? What good would that do me? Well, I just bought it, so let's find out. Alright. It's kind of weird. But I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, you're a bounty hunter. So, that's generally how that works. Bounty gets posted, and then you go hunt them down. That makes sense, I guess. But, I don't know. Why was he selling the poster? And why was he selling the poster for such a high price? It's a piece of paper with a really crudely drawn image on it. Come on, come out wherever you are. Oh, now he shows up. So that's what that piece of paper does. You have to grind for money until you can buy the bounty posters, and then the boss shows up. Well then why did you show me the poster in the beginning of the stage then? That's kind of redundant, don't you think? Why would you do that? Alright. I ain't got all night. You're going down! Oh, jeez. Knocked my horse out. And then I beat him. There you go. He's done. That's the first stage. Ugh. And the way I'm playing tonight, I don't know how much farther I'm gonna get. Alright. Second stage. Let me tell you, the boss here is a bit tricky. Also, the landscape's a little tighter. And since I've got a lot of money from the past stage, I'm gonna want to buy some weapons. And I'll make this a little bit easier. See, this is the guy that sold us the other things before. Well, now he sells us the guns. Why they swapped the characters, I don't know. But, it doesn't matter. They're on our side. So, the shotgun does a bit of a spread shot like you'd think. Machine gun fires really, really fast. Magnum is basically a short-ranged version of your default weapon, but it plows through your enemies a lot quicker. It's actually a very, very useful item. It deals a lot more damage. It's really nice. So, Smart Bomb. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used it yet. Magnum. A little pricey, but I think that's what I want to go with for this round. Well, no, actually, I'm gonna have to be doing some stuff at a distance, so let's go machine gun. Now that I have a weapon that's not default, some enemies will drop bullets, like that. And so now that I've got some ammunition, I can equip the new gun. See? Nifty. Yeah. Now I gotta buy this wanted poster. Now imagine trying to grind for weapons, which in the first stage is actually a pretty good idea, because it'll make the later stages much easier. Just like avoiding projectiles makes life much easier. Which I need to learn how to do. Are you serious? Are you serious with me right this minute? In this present time and place? I wonder if it gives me my machine gun back. Alright. No, I didn't. Not that I deserve it, I mean, I did just totally fail, like, miserably. See, that was the good thing about these older games. They had consequences. And this game's actually really easy compared to a lot of the NES library. If I could learn to speak, that would be good. But I keep stepping over my own tongue because my 80 dizzle. Oh, that's all a squizzle. That's a Snoop Dogg squirrel joke. 80. Never mind. Shut up. Come on, got him. Yeah. Give me your money. Give me all your money. Who's the real bad guy here? I mean, granted, this isn't like on the NES. It would be very difficult to make something on the level of true crime where you'd actually arrest people without and there was a lot of non-lethal takedowns and everything. Well, the NES did not have anything that complex that I am aware of. But that would definitely make an interesting vibe here. Although you could say in a roundabout way, this was the precursor for what would become Red Dead Redemption. Considering that is what Rockstar was developing. They were developing another entry into the Gun.Smoke series, and then Capcom was like, yeah, never mind, we don't feel like doing this. And they were like, well, we're not wasting our source code, let's just do our own thing with this and make our own game. And then they made Red Dead Revolver. And then they decided to make the sequel to that game an open world title that had nothing to do with the original story. And they made an absolutely incredible game. Red Dead Redemption is a fantastic game, and I don't like westerns. I really don't. They bore me for the most part. But I absolutely don't love getting shot! What? If you push the buttons at the same time, you shoot straight. I just now learned this. Man, I suck. Oh, you and just ugh. I know, I could probably make up something more creative than just or OU and I don't even watch OU. I don't root for OU. I live out in Oklahoma. I don't deal with OU or OSU. Neither of them. I don't like sports. I just don't. If you do, hey, more power to you. This guy does not. But you know what else I don't like? Getting shot! Man. I'm taking a beating and taking a lot of bullets. I don't want to take bullets. In fact, no, I would like to take bullets. I'd like to take the bullets and shove them into your faces. How about that? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do anyway. Because I do want to beat this stage. Because beating this stage would make me look a little bit less pathetic right now. Just a little bit. Holy crap, I can afford a gun. So, what shall we get? We're getting the machine gun. Alright, and so as soon as some ammo drops, I'll be able to pick it up, and I'll be able to use my new toy. Boom! I ain't playing no more! I ain't playing, you hear? Give me my money! Give me my money! Dang, varmint! Yes! Give me that wanted poster right now. Okay, Jesus! Calm down! I can't calm down! I can't calm down! I must beat this stage! Yeah, his projectiles are pretty tricky, and I am out of ammo for my good gun. Oh, don't! Oh, just don't. Really? All of you are eating lead for your last meals. No trial. See the Reaper? Tell him he owes me 20 bucks. Well, we're finally back to the boss. And I die! But it puts me right back at the boss. And I have a couple more tries. And they took my gun. They took my machine gun. Thanks, but I can do it without it. Oh, balls! So I was trying to run away from that. Obviously, because it's not like I would want to run into it. Away from it would be the preferred direction to go. So I promptly run straight into it, and all my business cards. Yes, yet again, if I could stop being terrible at this game for a whole 5 minutes, that would be great. So, Cutter, we meet again. I'm not letting you survive. You will taste my fury as I taste your boomerang. But I've got a couple more lives this time! I swear before this video is over, I'm going to be slightly less bad at this game. Oh! My business cards all the way to France! Ah! French monkeys wearing berets. That's what this whole situation makes me think of. Don't ask me why. Probably because he looks like a monkey. Maybe he is wearing a beret. Stinking 8. Jumping around, flinging bananas at me. Wearing a beret, thinking you're better than everybody else just because you studied art history. But you're not! Ooh, now I'm beatboxing because I can't! Oh my god! I did it! Yes! Oh my gosh! That is so these are so satisfying right now. I need a life. Oh no. Devil Hawk, really? And he shoots fireballs, apparently. Oh, this music's rocking. Dig that. What is this? Oh no. Now I'm gunning down natives. Ripping apart a gang that's terrorizing a town. That I can kind of get behind, and oh, I feel kind of bad now. I don't want to go through a village murdering all these natives. I don't want to do that. Can we work this out? The other guys clearly didn't want to work things out, but maybe you guys might. Please? I take that as a no. Man, it's annoying when these guys jumping around all over the place, and unlike the other guys, these guys do shoot projectiles, so you gotta nail them fast. They're difficult to hit. Not only that, but you got a whole bunch of these guys with guns, and then a whole bunch of the guys jumping around. They jump around, they're not even having guns, but they're still shooting projectiles. Then you got these guys throwing axes, which is pretty much the same as the bullets. The difference is the fact that the hitbox is a little bit bigger, so it's easier to get hit by them. And I have no idea how I survived up until that point. That was a bit of a mess. At least when you die once, you don't go too far back. You start not too far from where you left off. Okay, going back to what I said about feeling bad, I don't feel bad now. I'm gonna burn this whole place to the ground now. I am mashing this button furiously. To where I'm actually getting a little bit of sweat on the controller. Which is making it a little bit slippery, so I'm having to keep forcing my thumb to center on the button as I'm hitting it. Which is annoying when you've got all these projectiles going at you at once. Then you got those guys that are jumping around. It's like, oh my gosh, can I deal with the projectiles and not the guys jumping all over the place? Or can I deal with just the guys jumping all over the place and not the projectiles? Because there's just too many of them. I mean, look, there's just so many enemies on the screen. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying the game's unfair, but it is really, really annoying. But it's engaging, and it's fun. I want to rip this place apart! Yeah! I recommend to anybody especially anyone who likes vertical shooters, because this is one of the best, and I don't really hear it talked about all that much, really. If those guys would quit jumping around, that would be great. That'd be 50 Shades of Great. Oh my gosh. That was cool. We just mowed down a bunch of people just then. Okay, I can't get those boots. It's so satisfying, these sprites, when you knock somebody down. And I've only got one more. Let me tell you, I'm running out of space on this card. So, I'm probably gonna hang this up after my next death, guys. Throw in the towel, at least for now. Well, I guess that's what happens when games happen.